Have you ever felt like the world demands you to be someone you're not? In a society where everyone seems to go with the flow, Sigma men break the rules, choose their own path, and live with an authenticity that few dare to show. Here on Sigma Male Official, we'll explore what makes these men so different, from their love for solitude to their incredible resilience. This isn't about shallow lessons. This space is dedicated to those seeking real depth and wisdom. If you've ever felt disconnected from conventions and want to discover a way of life that's both free and authentic, this video is for you. Join us and see why the Sigma path isn't just different. It's necessary in a world that often forgets the value of independence. Ready to uncover secrets that few dare to share? Then don't forget to subscribe to Sigma Male Official to keep diving into what it really means to be a Sigma in today's society. Why Sigma men value their alone time so much. For a Sigma man, alone time is a precious resource that helps him find clarity and reconnect with his true essence. In today's world, filled with constant distractions, he understands that solitude is the key to keeping his mind focused and his spirit at peace. This time allows him to reflect on his goals and priorities without interference, much like a warrior sharpening his sword in silence before battle. Sigma men do not fear solitude. They embrace it as part of their essence. Rather than viewing alone time as a burden, they see it as an opportunity to recharge and strengthen their identity. Many mistake this preference for solitude as coldness, but in reality, he seeks a deep connection with himself before opening up to others. This doesn't mean he avoids relationships or social interaction, but he knows that to truly relate in a genuine way, he needs to be at peace with who he is. Taking time for himself is not selfish, it's the foundation for living a full and conscious life. After all, if you don't truly know yourself, how can you offer something authentic to others? This lesson, mastered by Sigmas, is one that many overlook. The importance of independence in a Sigma man's life. For Sigma men, independence is more than a choice. It's the foundation of their entire existence. Being independent goes beyond making decisions on their own. It's a commitment to their identity and a step away from any form of emotional or material dependence. They know their true power lies in not needing validation from others to move forward. This independence gives them a rare kind of freedom, as they don't bind themselves to others' expectations. However, this independence doesn't mean they refuse help or collaboration, but always starts from a point of self-sufficiency. Instead of looking for external solutions, they first explore their own resources. There's a lot to learn here, making choices based on personal convictions and staying true to one's principles, even if it means going against the grain. A Sigma's independence isn't arrogance, but a show of respect for his personal journey. In their professional lives, for instance, many Sigmas choose careers where they can work independently or with minimal supervision, ensuring control over their destiny. For them, success isn't measured by social recognition, but by the satisfaction of achieving their goals without compromising their essence. How Sigma men manage relationships in a unique way. When it comes to relationships, Sigma men have a very unique way of connecting. They don't seek attention or feel comfortable in relationships that rely on constant displays of affection. For a Sigma, a true connection allows for freedom and mutual growth without impositions or excessive demands. Unlike many, he doesn't enter a relationship out of fear of loneliness, but because he genuinely values the person he's chosen to be with. Sigma men express themselves differently. They're not the type to make grand gestures or sweet declarations. Their displays of commitment are more subtle yet deeply meaningful. They prefer to show their affection through concrete actions and consistent support. For example, a Sigma may not text constantly, but he'll always be there when truly needed. This steadiness is what strengthens their relationships and builds trust. Sigma men also value personal space within relationships. They don't feel the need to always be together or share every moment, as they believe a strong relationship doesn't require control. They understand that if someone truly values them, they'll respect their need for personal space, allowing for a healthier, more balanced connection. The reason behind Sigma men's emotional detachment. For Sigma men, emotional detachment is a tool that allows them to live with authenticity and clarity. It doesn't represent coldness or lack of empathy, but rather a conscious choice not to let emotions rule their actions. Sigma men understand that life brings intense emotions, but they prefer to observe them without being controlled by them. This internal control allows them to see reality with an objectivity that few manage to develop. This approach to detachment also shows in how they handle success and failure. A Sigma man doesn't get carried away by praise or feel defeated by criticism. To him, every experience is a learning opportunity. Instead of clinging to success or lamenting failure, he uses them both to grow and move forward. Imagine how your life would change if you could see each experience as a step in your journey without attachment to the outcome. This detachment is also revealed in their ability to manage emotions in conflict situations. Instead of reacting impulsively, they remain calm and solve problems with logic and serenity. This skill acts as armor, protecting them from emotional turbulence and allowing them to make clear and balanced decisions. Resilience as a central force in a Sigma man's life. Resilience is one of the defining characteristics of a Sigma man's essence. He knows that the path is filled with challenges, but instead of fearing them, he sees them as opportunities for growth. To him, resilience is the ability to adapt, learn, and rise again after each fall. Rather than feeling discouraged, the Sigma faces obstacles with a growth mindset, turning each difficulty into a chance to evolve. His resilience is not only about enduring, but thriving. A Sigma accepts that things won't always go as planned, but this doesn't deter him. Instead of asking, "Why me?" he prefers to ask, "What can I learn from this?" This perspective gives Sigma men a powerful advantage, as they don't get stuck in failure, but use it as fuel to move forward. A practical example of Sigma resilience can be seen in how they handle everyday challenges. When facing a problem at work, for example, they don't give in to stress. They take a deep breath, assess the situation, and find solutions calmly and clearly. To them, resilience is essential to live aligned with their principles and values. Self-discipline is the key to a Sigma man's success. For Sigma men, self-discipline is one of the secrets to achieving their goals. They understand that it's not about willpower, but about building habits and structures that keep them focused. They know that true success doesn't depend on days of inspiration, but on the consistency of small daily actions. To them, self-discipline is like a muscle that grows stronger with practice, bringing them closer to their goals. This self-discipline shows in their routines and choices. Sigma men don't leave tasks or goals to chance. They plan and organize their time precisely. They might dedicate an hour a day to improving a skill or working on a personal project. They understand that true commitment means sticking to these small steps, even when motivation fades. Moreover, self-discipline is what gives them freedom. By controlling their own actions, they avoid falling into impulsive behaviors. Each act of discipline is a demonstration of respect for themselves and their dreams. They know that with effort and determination, they can achieve what they desire, building a life aligned with their values. Adaptability as an essential skill in Sigma men. Adaptability is one of the virtues Sigma men cultivate, allowing them to navigate situations with agility. Unlike those who fear the unknown, Sigma men see each new situation as a chance to expand their skills and learn something new. They know life is constantly moving and resisting the flow is futile. So they learn to adjust and flow, trusting that each change will lead them to a new level of understanding and strength. This adaptability is evident in their daily lives. When Sigma men find themselves in a new environment, they don't resist or complain. They observe and learn, quickly adjusting. In relationships, if something changes or there's conflict, they don't react impulsively but seek to understand and act as the situation demands. To them, adapting isn't losing their identity, but enriching and strengthening it. Adaptability is also their greatest ally when facing failures and disappointments. Instead of getting stuck on what went wrong, they analyze, learn, and move forward, finding new opportunities where others see only barriers. This flexibility allows them to constantly evolve, maintaining their essence despite the changes around them. After exploring what defines a Sigma man, it's clear that this lifestyle goes far beyond simple labels. Have you ever wondered how you could apply these principles in your own life? Maybe there's already a bit of Sigma within you, and now is the time to strengthen those traits. It's not just about living to impress others, but building a life that reflects your true self. The question is, are you willing to begin this journey of self-discovery and growth? If you want to delve deeper into these topics and continue on this path, subscribe to Sigma Male Official. Here, we share knowledge that not only informs, but transforms. Turn on notifications and stay connected. Together, we'll keep exploring what it means to live with purpose, resilience, and true independence.